Hey everyone, at Allegheny National Forest, along Allegheny Reservoir, getting ready to do a 4-day trip to the New York border and back on the North Country Trail. And here at the trailhead at Sugar Bay on the reservoir, and getting ready to get all my gear loaded up and hit the trail. So, gonna be an awesome trip. Let's get going. Yes, Tracy Ridge out there. I'm going along the reservoir at the moment. Once I get around this small cove here, trail's going to take me up and over Tracy Ridge, about a 900 foot or better elevation change, but I've hiked this section, small piece before, so it was actually done quite nicely, rather gradually, so it's not too bad. But plan is for the day, do 6 miles to a spot called Whiskey Run. Started out 1:30. Started out at 1:30, and I'm gonna start out getting 6 miles in today to Whiskey Run is the plan. And this trip will be a 27-mile round trip out and back to the New York border. Planning on doing it 4 days, 3 nights. If I manage to not pace too fast like I tend to do, push myself a little harder. So hopefully I don't. And hopefully the weather, all in all, is good. There's some moderate chances for isolated thunderstorms over the days. So hopefully I don't get too much. Up on top Tracy Ridge. Whew. About a close to 2 mile hike up it, but It's done very well, very gradual, no switchbacks, but it's pretty humid out here. Even though temperature is only supposed to hit about 80 today and upper 70s the next 3. Humidity is supposed to be 96% every day. So it's takes a lot out of you. Hey, I dropped the pack up here for a moment and take a little breather. So a quick rundown of where I started, where I'm at so far. Started out down here at the Sugar Bay boat launch area. Trail cuts along the roadside, pick it up here and hiked up to the top of Tracy Ridge where I'm at right now with the snail. I continue on down past Handsome Lake, Hopewell, Johnny Cake Run, and I'm going to be ending there at Whiskey Run for the day. So I'm at about the halfway point, my hike so far for the day. Tomorrow we'll be continuing from Whiskey Run up along here, crossing, can't remember the route number, and going on up. This is New York border going across here. I'll be hiking up into New York and staying at a place called Old Schoolhouse Hollow, which is not showing at the top of this map. So I have a full day to knock out that, I think about 8 miles tomorrow, and be just a quarter mile or so from the New York border. Descending down off of Tracy Ridge. Sometimes I think I'd rather be going up than down. This is a very cool area. Too bad it's a 3.5 hour drive from home. I've visited this general area numerous occasions. If anyone's ever seen my kayak trip here, I did a kayak trip in one nighter and stayed at Handsome Lake campground. That was super cool. Want to do that again this year, except do it for 2 nights. And then did a 1-night backpack trip on this stretch trail here to Johnny Cake Run a couple years ago. But I've never been any further north on the North Country Trail than that spot. So everything heading north from there on will be new to me. So it'd be kind of cool. Always fun to check out places you've never been before. Not like a good descent with the backpack on to create a good case of shin splints. Well, here at Johnny Cake Run, place I've camped before overnight, off in side of the cove there. Nice area, but today it is occupied by a whole slew of house pontoon boats because it's Saturday. So I will stay away from the boat accessible places so I can have some quiet. It's the only thing about coming here on the weekends is there are a lot of boaters here. So I tend to show up on a Sunday and do my stuff on weekdays when it's quiet. But I plan on coming back here and camping my third night on my return trip, which will be on Monday. So this place should be pretty quiet then. And get out to the edge of the cove way out there. We got a nice view of the reservoir. And camp there for my third night. So I have another half mile to go to Whiskey Run, where I was planning on spending the night. Supposed to be some established campsites there. Don't know what it'll look like because I haven't been there before, but I think I'll find something nice there and call it a day. That'll be my 6 miles for the day, and I'm right on track what I expected. I'll be arriving there about 4 o'clock, which is a bit early, being that it doesn't get dark till 9. So, but that's okay. I figured I'd be hitting about 2 miles an hour with the pack on with the elevation changes I had here, so I'm right on track. And just gonna take a break here for a while, have some food, some water, knock out that last half mile and find a camp and get set up. He's like, hey, do not disturb. All right, we'll leave you alone. Well, I should have reached a spot that was marked on the map as Whiskey Run. However, it was a big, steep, rolling, bouldery, dead, dry creek. As far as I've walked, I should have reached it by now, so that was some bogus information about water and camping there. So I'm continuing on down the trail. Hell, down there's a freaking reservoir, but that's like 500 feet down, steep as hell. I've been going and going, and I haven't encountered anything. It gives me access down there. I have a feeling I got skunked on some old information, and that I'm gonna end up all the way at Tracy Hollow, which is way farther than I ever intended on going today. I'm out of water. Oh, except for one bottle I have that I need to filter. And I'm getting cramps in my hamstrings. I'm about out of gas. This trail better get me down there sometime soon. 'Cause I'm about spent. I need some water, a place to hang the hammock. Oh wow, here we go into a very steep descent. That could be a good sign. See where the hell this is taking me. Get me down to the water. Well, I've reached North Branch of Tracy Run, Tracy Hollow. Ended up going 8 miles today instead of the 6 I planned on. Whiskey Run. I don't remember where I got that information at, but Whiskey Run must be a dry county because the creek was bone dry. There was no campsite there. That must be like old information. So ended up pushing 8 today. Kind of threw a monkey wrench in my plans. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Being that the information I have for camping at Schoolhouse Hollow came from the same source. I don't know whether to trust it or not. And if I don't find any decent camping there, that means I would have to double back to here and put in a 10-mile day. And definitely don't want to do that. And also, if I get up that way, I have to carry all my water, because once I leave this is the last for sure source of water I have until I come back here the following day. So I might nix my plan to hit the New York border on this hike and double back tomorrow and spend a night at Johnny Cake Run and then out. I got to think about it and decide. We'll see. Hey everybody, Trail Magic just had a fellow backpacker come in and give me this ice cold out of the creek. Thank you, Doug. Won't have a fire going here for too long because slim pickings on dead wood on the ground. This is a popular spot. I got 4 other groups of people camping here. That's why I initially was looking to avoid this, but that's all right. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'll sleep on it. Good morning. All watered up, ready to hit the trail here in a bit. I've decided not to continue north. I was fighting serious leg cramps last night after drinking tons of water and having to force myself to eat because it's so hot. And it just makes for a bad combination of heading that way, having to pack extra water with me because there'll be no water up that way. And figured I'm gonna end up putting myself in an uncomfortable situation if it doesn't work out with the camping there. So I'm just gonna take my time packing out of here and head back south to Johnny Cake Run. Spend the night there. It's Sunday, so all the other backpackers and boaters are scooting out for the weekend. I get a nice sight there and have a nice second evening there and hike out for my last day back to the car. Oh, on the trail, heading back to Johnny Cake Run. Have an easy hike today. Took my time getting out of camp because I only have about 2.5 to 3 miles, something like in there, to reach that. So certainly in no hurry. I do want to spend another night. I don't want to do the whole 8 out. No sense in that. But it's Sunday, so majority of boaters, backpackers are heading home. I get there. There was actually just a bunch of boats there. No backpackers yesterday. I guess the easy spot to backpack to is where I was last night. If you're coming in off of the Tracy Ridge trails. And my legs are already whipped. It's only like 60 degrees out here, 60s. The humidity is just, I'm already sweating. Well, here at Johnny Cake Run, at a campsite that I stayed at a couple of years ago. Some friends, nice site, nice places to hang a hammock. However, when you saw those boats in the video as I was panning, I want to be up there. And I'm hoping that they're just here for the day. There were a bunch of boats here yesterday when I came through. Being that it's Sunday, they may hang for the day and take off come late afternoon, early evening, and then I will go up there and claim that corner. But if not, it's a nice site. I will have 5.5 miles out tomorrow. It's hot. I made a mistake coming here to try to do this without really having a lot of pre-summer hiking under my feet. It's just too much. You can't consume enough water to stay hydrated. It's fatigues you pretty quick, and I just wasn't up to it, unfortunately. But I guess that's the upside to doing an out and back, which I'm not typically a fan of, is if things aren't working out, you can turn around anytime you want. When you're on a loop, once you're in there, you're kind of committed. So I'm going for a swim. Hey everybody, one boat left, and it doesn't look like they're leaving. I wanted my spot up there, but what are you gonna do? We'll see. There's still time. I haven't completely set up camp here, so I could break down real quick if they scooted out, but not looking too promising. That's Sundays when everyone's supposed to go home. These people don't know it's Sunday. But nice afternoon here. Went for a swim. Got my appetite caught up and ate some food. Just relaxed. Hoping the sky clears tonight again, because last night night sky was spectacular. So it'd be cool to see that again with more openings in the canopy where I'm at here. But that's about it. Check back later. Got a fire going and it's dark. Oh well, awesome night out here. It is beautiful and it's quiet. The new moon rising, awesome cool breeze blowing. It's this evening made this whole trip worth it. But had to laugh earlier. I was breaking up some firewood and my houseboat neighbors down there. Woman called out, asked me if I was all right and if I needed anything. I said, nope, I got this. I do this all the time. But that's funny. The second time I've had a houseboat person ask me if I was all right. Last time was on a solo kayak trip here. But it's kind of funny. But, I'll be burning out. It's cracking back there in the woods. Be burning here for a while and then hitting the sack. So see you in the morning. Oh, that was my campsite from across the cove. Packed up, hitting the trail. 5.5 miles back to the car. So off we go. Back at the car. I was able to catch a phone signal when I was up on top of Tracy Ridge. Phoned home, let the wife know I was going to be heading back home today. She informed me that there's a big storm heading my way. Expecting high winds, hail, thunder, lightning, so probably a good deal that I got out of here a day early. But it's an awesome trip. Looking forward to the next one, whatever it's going to be. I don't even know yet. See you next time.